Before I get started, I apologize for how greasy my face looks right now. It is, I assure you, it is simply moisturizer. I have really dry skin, and I have a very thick moisturizer that works, but unfortunately, when I full screen with the ring light on, it makes everything look horrendously greasy, and it's quite embarrassing, but that's why. Okay, so just got done with Control, the AWE DLC, after having played the base game and Foundation, and just some thoughts. The game looks really pretty. Northlight continues to be a fantastic engine. The story is the writing and lore is as weird as I like in my games, and there's a whole bunch of really interesting collectibles to find. If you are going to play this yourself and you do want to find all of the collectibles, the Control Wiki, alas, it is on fandom, unfortunately. But if you're missing any collectibles, it does tell you where you can find that specific collectible, and it's pretty good for the most part. Sound design was pretty sweet. I've mentioned the graphics and the writing is weird. It is weird and great. The Alan Wake Easter egg in the base game was really good. Unlooked for, but kind of expected. And then the Foundation DLC I enjoyed for the most part. I felt like some of the optional stuff with the cat puzzle was a bit unnecessarily tedious. And the AWE DLC was really interesting, and I guess allowed them to flesh out that's the AWE side of the world building more. I would have appreciated maybe some time to Quantum Break, but hey, it's Remedy's universe. I'm not here to tell them what to do. I just really enjoyed Quantum Break. I'll be honest. But the bad things mostly, I really struggle with red light for prolonged periods of time, and the Hiss having red as their main color was a problem during areas that weren't cleansed. Some of the difficulty spikes, thinking particularly about the first Tamati fight, just coming out of nowhere, were a bit annoying and tedious. I've said this on camera several times now. I really dislike games that punish you for dying, and losing currency on death is. I just don't understand why it's a thing. Sorry, I'm itchy leg. That was my main two issues actually. Not sure it needed all of the collectibles, but there were. I don't think there was a bad collectible in them. Yeah. Obviously, these reviews aren't terribly in depth. If you want those reviews exist elsewhere. I'm not getting paid to do this. This is just for fun. This is just my initial thoughts after finishing the game, in as much as I can finish it. In this instance, almost 100%. Some of the the expeditions I didn't like. They just felt like padding. But they were added post game anyway, so I guess they were free DLC. So you don't have to engage with that side of the game if you don't want to. And in fact, I ended the game with 49 jukebox tokens because I did expeditions twice. Once to test it, and once to get some collectibles I missed in the expeditions area, and then I never touched it again. Not sure the crafting was really needed in the game either, but again, just feels like padding to me when a game has crafting for no apparent reason. That's really it. And those are just minor niggles that you can largely ignore. Like, I didn't really craft all that much. Yeah, I crafted weapon forms for the service weapon, but that was really it. I would have appreciated maybe some more clarity about Jesse and Dylan and their role in everything. Obviously, the board referred to them as the same person. Alan claims to have created them in his attempt to get out of the dark place. I know that obviously Remedy like to leave questions up in the air because, well, most companies do, because it means that they can then give you sweet sequels. But some more clarification might have been nice. But I wholeheartedly would recommend Control, and I don't mind giving it that sweet 9 out of 10 because it was a really good game. I still feel like Remedy's gunplay is definitely the weakest part of their games, but if you want like a sweet sci-fi superhero game, you could go You could do much worse than Control, is what I'm trying to say. And the achievement list isn't too bad if you care about achievements. But that's it. So if you've enjoyed, if you have any feedback on the review, obviously please let me know what you think in the comment section below. But please do consider subscribing to the channel on YouTube, or following to the channel on Twitch, or supporting me in one of the many ways linked to in the YouTube video description. But until next time, YouTube, please do stay safe, healthy, wholesome, and I'll see you around.